Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking into something that I have not seen yet done. I'm sure it's out there on YouTube or folks has done it in the past. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Can you put an old Massey Ferguson side delivery rake, PTO driven, on an old TO-20? I don't know if it's the 25, model 25 or the model 30. But it is PTO driven. And I have looked on YouTube, and maybe y'all found some, maybe you know of somebody. I have looked on YouTube though and kind of did a little research, and I have not seen anybody using the bar side delivery rakes with the PTO. All the ones I've seen have been ground driven bar rakes hooked up to the older tractors like the 8Ns and the Ferguson TO-30s and 20s. So I wanted to see if it would work. And here we are. As you can tell, it's working. I did run into a few complications. You know, your 3 points on these are a little shorter than normal. So I almost run into the point of having to cut my PTO shaft, but I didn't. I've got maybe a 1/4 inch of play there. I set it up on these chains and stuff where it will kind of ride the height that I need, so I ain't got to raise it up and down. It's either PTO on or off. But so far, I think it's working fairly good. I come out in this field the other day and just cut it just to get some of the trash weeds and stuff out of it. I cut it with the hay cutter. And so there was an area over in this side of the field that's really good clean grass, cleaner than most of it. So I went ahead and was like, well, let's just go ahead and hook it up and test it out and see how she works. And I'm gonna grab the baler in the near future, probably be this coming weekend when I get a chance. I'll come over here and I'll roll this over one more time, make sure it's dry on bottom, and I'll come over here with the baler and just test our baler out, make sure everything's set to go for the season. Just kind of a test spot, if you will. Thought it would be kind of unique and kind of awesome to see if it worked. Now, of course, like all of them, you ain't got much room between tires and your framework. But she's doing it. So I'm gonna try to get y'all some footage of me raking a little bit and just seeing how this thing does. And if any of y'all have ever seen this before with the PTO version, not the ground driven version, let me know. I'd be interested to see how they do it. But let's get started. it done it. Done a pretty good job. There's probably, I don't know, and that goes on around the corner over there. It's probably about 20 bales here, but it's just a good test area, like I said. But the rake done it. So to answer my question, and if anybody else had the same question, can you put an old Massey Ferguson side delivery rake, PTO driven, on an old TO-20? Yes, you can. It does have a data plate, but I cannot read it. I can't tell what model that is. But when I did all my research on it, it looks just like the 25 and or 30. So there's all your hookup. I do have 6 bars for this bar rake. I got to get some more bearings and some more teeth. So I just took 2 of them off. And that way it's just got 4 bars on it right now. Still got to snag up a few more teeth. I got a few teeth that broke or missing. But for the most part, it's raking pretty good. I can't complain. Next door neighbor had this old rake for years and years and years, and it sat underneath an old oak tree, and he wasn't going to do nothing with it. And I was talking about getting a rake. He says, well, go grab that one. You can use parts off of it. So I went and got it. He gave it to me. Can't beat that free. Brought it home, did a bunch of greasing, tightening, checking on things, and hooked it up. And for the most part, it's been working ever since. Like I said, I will have to get some bearings, some funny looking bearings on these bars. This is what one of your bearings look like. And it's got an Allen head in it. So it is kind of fun trying to get them off. But that's just part of it. But the old tractor's running good. Raking good. So I'm very pleased with it. And I hope y'all liked it and liked the content. I appreciate you watching. And here coming up soon, we're going to hook to that baler and we're going to try to bale this. Make sure our baler's in check, because I got a field in June that I'm going to have to cut and bale up. And it'll be just kicking it off and getting started. But listen, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And until next time, y'all have a good one.